Thank you for subscribing and passing by the Just Journey podcast. I know it has been a while since you guys have heard from me, but there's been a lot going on. And as people always say, life has been lifing, but we are definitely edging into life is life opposed to life is life. And however, we're not really equipped with the skill sets to deal with things that we've never dealt with before. And it seems as though in this day and age, everything associated with life is life and has a lot to do with what's financial, what's housing, what's car. I feel like I'm on Jeopardy, to be honest with you, some days. But nevertheless, for any ad space or promos, you can always reach out to justjourneymanagement@gmail.com. I know my manager would love to hear from you, love to figure out how we can collaborate as a collective, because there's like so many ears out here that definitely want to hear what we got to say. And as a collective is that. We're getting into Mother's Day weekend. I hope that those of you who have lost your mothers find some kind of solstice in those great memories. If there are no great memories with your maternal mother, I hope that there's some female figure in your life that you can spoil, love on, give a phone call to, and actually hug. A lot of people have missed their big mamas, which are grandmothers for those of you who don't know. I hope that you go visit her. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe you can love on a mother that you know has been a great mother to her kids, okay? On today's podcast, what we're going to do is we're just going to chop it up about whatever, right? I got a couple of things that has happened since the last podcast. We definitely talked about heroes and how they were defined by so many different people. And I'm glad that quite a few of you guys have checked it out. I've had some people let me know, hey, I caught your last podcast. When is the next one coming out? And I just needed some peace and quiet. You understand? I needed some peace. So the first thing I want to talk about for a little bit is peace, right? What does it mean to you? For some people, peace is chaos, because some people find peace in chaos. One person's peace is you not being peaceful. That's what allows them to sleep at night, right? Even though they know better, but that's just what it is. I know that was a loaded statement, because even after saying it and hearing it, I was like, damn, ain't that okay? Your chaos, your lack of peace could be someone's peace. Can you think of who that may be in your own life? Who is that person that's constantly making life hard for you in the ways that you find disturbing to your peace? Sometimes it can be family, it can be friends, it can be a spouse, it can be coworkers, and most importantly, complete strangers. We have to first understand how a person defines their peace. A lot of men say at times, oh, I want a woman to be my peace. Well, can you express clearly what that is for you? Because perhaps she's just being herself, right? And if somebody being their self is not peace for you, it doesn't mean that they're not being your peace. It's just that what you find peaceful is not who they are. And it just makes more sense for you to say that. I hate when men say that. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that I wanted to bring up today was that the Pope is American, but I'm not Catholic, so I don't really know what that means. Let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, be disrespectful. This is a time to educate me on what I don't know. Don't make fun of me. Don't laugh, and don't call me ignorant. But I guess I am, ignorant to that situation, because it's not something that I practice. Now, what I also wanted to say about that is there's a big difference between religion and relationship. You can do something religiously and not have a good relationship with it. Like, people religiously do drugs, meaning day in, day out, they think about it, they plan for it, they display behaviors of it, but obviously that's not a great relationship for them, right? You may religiously see the drug dealer, but it doesn't mean that you have the best relationship with that drug dealer. Okay, I just wanted to throw that out there. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was them Yankee Candles. I know we are on a tangent, but this is a brain dump for a little bit here. If you have any kind of Mother's Day ideas that you've lost, if you got $10, go get her a Yankee Candle because they smell so good. They got tissue paper at the dollar store in a little bag. And if she can't appreciate that candle, next time don't get her nothing. Okay? That's what I would say. I'm going to hit you guys up with a part 2 here in a second about this little brain dump. We're doing 5-minute intervals, you guys. Don't forget this podcast is available on Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music. And this is the whatever's whatever. Thank you.